Good morning. Welcome to Fallout 3. Give me a minute. I have to go. I forgot to grab some water. Give me a minute. I'll go get that. I'll be right back. We'll get this on. We'll get going. All right, I'm back. Is Fallout 3 up and running or not? What's going on here? Do I have to start this again? May have to exit. Oh, there it goes. We have, whoops, let's do something else. There we go. Almost forgot that. Okay, back to Fallout 3. At OBS taking its time waking up. I've been up since 3. I'm still a minute late, figures. I sit down 2 minutes beforehand, and all of a sudden it's 4 minutes afterhand. It's not my fault, I swear. Sydney. Being weird again. I believe, are we not ready? Is there anything I need to or want to take care of before we head out? I have all my stuff put away? I believe so. Sydney? You're about to creep me out, woman. As far as I know, there's no reason not to go. I see our thirsty friend is still hanging around.
Please, I'm dying. I need water. I'll never forget you. I hate... You mean... My...
Yay, karma. Really? That didn't help either. Try this again.
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
I would call that less of an extension and more of a rotation.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City. And who might your father be? If he lives on this boat, I know him. Oh yeah? And I'm a fairy princess. You keep up this smart-ass attitude, and you're gonna wind up floating face down in the river.
Oh, yeah?
All right.
You and what army?
You can go on in. If I hear about any trouble, you're gonna wind up in the river. You get me? Did you hear about the fight in the Muddy Rudder last night?
Yeah, Belle's gonna have to replace some tables and chairs.
I'm sure she'll just scrounge some from the lower.
Any trouble in this area?
Don't mind me. I'm just taking up space here.
Mr. Lopez.
Haven't run into you before. You probably wouldn't remember me anyway. I'm Mr. Lopez. Nobody does. I'm not very memorable. Don't worry. It won't be a problem for much longer. Whatever.
Yes, whatever. What the heck was that all about? Hi.
Ted Strayer. You can chill with me if you want, dude. All right, you and me just hanging.
Did you hear about the
One of
fight
the
in
new
the Muddy
immigrants
Rudder?
died of radiation poisoning last week.
Belle's going to have
Yeah,
to replace
I heard
the
she was
tables
drinking
and
river
chairs.
water. The
I'm
ship's
sure
water
she'll just
isn't much better.
scrounge some
If we
from the
don't
lower
get
deck.
Welcome to
fresh
Flak
water
and
soon,
Shrapnel's.
all
Best
of them.
goddamn weapons anywhere. This here is Flak and Shrapnel's gun shop. Pretty catchy, huh? Take a look around. If you see anything you like, I'll be right over here. Need to do some killing, eh?
Always. I'm more than happy to pick up a few 308s. .556, 5mm. What about shotgun? Do you have shotgun shells? Sweet.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Do I
No problem at all.
need, what would I need repaired? Shish kebab? Not much of a repair. Cannot repair past 49%.
Fred, I can't help you, pal. Been here for years, but all I know about the history is that it's a safe place to settle down. Maybe Bannon can help you out. He sure acts like he knows it all. Try the Muddy Rudder. They don't ask too many questions down on the lower deck. If you need more ammo, this is where to get it.
I can't get that goddamn laser pistol working. Think I should ask Seagrave to look at it?
Nah, just break it down for parts.
If you want a gun, you've come to the right place.
That's secure
Black and
for a
shrapnel,
reason.
huh? Vera.
When are you going to get some new dresses, Bannon? I'm tired of these worn-out styles.
Dresses don't grow on trees, Vera. I can
There was
only
some
sell
sort
what
of
the
battle in the
Outlanders
city
bring me.
yesterday. Charmed to meet you. I'm Vera Weatherly of the Weatherly Hotel. Well, I really shouldn't tell you, but have you heard about Polly Cantelli? He's addicted to chems. His poor wife Cindy is at her wit's end. You haven't heard? Angela has the hots for Diego. But since he's a priest, he's been putting her off. One of these days, she's just going to jump his bones. They say Mr. Lopez is losing it. He stands on the top of the bridge tower for hours at a time, just staring out over the city. Poor dear. I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe. Oh, that's wonderful. If you ever wander back into Rivet City, why don't you check up on us? You're always welcome. Gate guards said the gunfire went on for over an hour.
That's why I'm glad I'm in here. Good old Rivet City.
Me too.
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I am Bannon, proprietor and city council member. I carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers.
I'm a person of great discrimination.
Between you and me, keeping out the riffraff is good for business. Dr. Lee, Chief Harkness, and I are all on the council. We meet every Monday morning. I can be very influential, if you know what I mean. Far more than Seagrave Holmes. A threat? No, of course not. Well, maybe. He wants to replace me on the council. He's a shady character. I just can't prove it. Now, if someone were to find something incriminating in his room, well, let's just say I would be very appreciative. It's a place to live, safe from raiders and super mutants. With Dr. Lee on our side, maybe we can even begin to rebuild the world. Why, I practically set this whole place up. When I got here 12 years ago, it was just a handful of dead-enders squatting in a rusted-out rowboat. Now I'm on the council, and with my leadership, we're the strongest settlement in the wastes. Of course, a few of those dead-enders still stick around, but who'd want to leave? Well, yes, but it was hardly any place of importance until I arrived on the scene. That's all ancient history now. No one would ever care about it. If you insist on wasting your time on that, you could try that bartending old crone down below, Belle Bonnie. Come back soon.
Nothing is getting through these walls. This should do it. Thank you. Good old Rivet City. Buy a girl a drink, sailor? Now that's what I like in a man. Enough caps to buy a lady a drink. It's noisy, dark, and smelly. But we're safe here. No super mutants or raiders, and maybe Dr. Lee will find a way to get clean water for us. Can't help you with the history, honey. You're lost, sugar. Come and see me again sometime.
Me too.
Grow some hair first.
This is a quick fix. I mean, that's the name of our shop. Polly and mine, that is. My name is Cindy. Cindy Cantelli. Oh, okay. Well, let me know if you want anything.
That's a
To buy, that is.
strange list of responses.
The Muddy Rudder. Bell waters down the liquor, but it's cheap. It's on the lower deck.
I should check in with my guests.
Well, howdy. I'm Seagrave. Seagrave Holmes. I have a little of just about everything here. You don't. No guarantees in the wasteland. No rebates or exchanges either. Oh, and you break it, you buy it. Steal it? Hardly. He runs the council like it's his own personal bank account. He's supposed to represent all the market businesses, not just himself. It's about time he was replaced. The Weatherly Hotel is a good choice. It's on the upper deck. Oh, I really wouldn't know. I mean, long as I can remember, she's just been here. soaking up all the repairs and attention we can give her. I grabbed a wrench and joined in the reconstruction pretty much first thing out of the womb, but I never really cared about the politics. Oh, well, the old girl had seen a lot of damage, especially where the Mirelurks used to nest, and where the super mutants kept trying to get in. I guess the mutants and the Myers got so busy fighting each other, it gave us the time we needed to make this place shipshape. Does that tell you what you need to know? Anyway, we're here in Rivet City, and she's in good hands now. Last feller I remember from back then was Mr. Pinkerton, and he must have left about a decade ago, after that spat with the science team. He used to have a storage shed in the broken-off bow of the ship. We always thought he was crazy for keeping stuff there. Might have kept a couple records down there, I guess. Careful, though. Ship's a bit treacherous down there in her belly. Oh, right. I sort of lose track of time talking about the old girl. He's totally strung out. It's going to kill him one of these days. See you later.
Leave me alone. This is none of your business.
You're the one that walked in front of me.
Hi, I'm Angela. My dad runs Gary's Galley. If you want anything to eat, let me know when you're ready to order. It's named after my dad. He's a great cook. She's not very social. Stays in her lab in the stern. She's smart, though. Real smart. You mean like hitting on me? No. Most of them are polite. Even the ones like Diego that I'd want to flirt with seem to ignore me. I heard the place was settled by mercenaries who used to scavenge DC, but I don't really know. Well, one of us is. Sometimes it seems like he doesn't even know I'm there. Especially if he is a priest with a thick skull. Well, I'm not giving up. I just know we're made for each other. Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
That. Everybody down this way? I believe so. Alright, so... What do we... Flight deck. Not really what I had in mind.
The Mirelurks have been quiet lately.
Any trouble in this area?
Whoa. What's the rush, dude? Dude, I only just got here myself. Ain't nothing I could tell you. Later, dude.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
I really hope you're not thinking of breaking into there. They call me sister. Don't ask. Are you making fun of my name? It's a damn good thing for you this place is crawling with security. Otherwise, I'd kick your ass.
One of the new immigrants died of radiation poisoning last week.
Yeah. Pleased to meet you. Abraham Washington's the name. I am curator of the Capitol Preservation Society. If you have time, come take a look at our exhibits. Now, if you'll excuse me,
Welcome to the Weatherly Hotel.
Abraham.
Sorry, very busy right now. Come see me at the museum.
Fine.
Welcome to the Weatherly. Mr. Buckingham at your service. This is the Weatherly Hotel. It's the finest establishment in Rivet City. Oh, the mere 120 caps. Very good, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes?
Good to see you.
You were just cranky at me. Science Lab Clinic.
Hello! I am Father Clifford of St. Monica's Church. She is the patron saint of lost children, very popular among the faithful of Rivet City. I'm surprised you've never heard of her. If you want to hear her story, it will be the topic of my sermon on Sunday. Services begin at 8 a.m. You should come. Yes, I know. I've been counseling him for some time now. He used to go stand on the observation balcony all afternoon. He's down to only an hour or so at 3 o'clock. Oh, it's not the past of the city that I dwell upon, but the future of its inhabitants. But if you're interested, I believe Miss Weatherly or Mr. Bannon would be glad to speak with you on the subject.
What happens if we make a donation?
You would? I mean, certainly. We humbly accept whatever you can spare. However, St. Monica looks most favorably on donations of 100 caps or more. A most generous offer. God bless you. St. Monica bless you.
Good to see you. I'm Diego, the acolyte for St. Monica's. St. Monica saved her own son's soul from eternal damnation. She is now the patron saint of lost children for the faithful everywhere. You really should come to church on Sunday mornings. The sermon will be all about St. Monica. What are you talking about? I'm a man of the cloth. Well, I will be as soon as Father Clifford. Never mind. It doesn't matter what Angela thinks. Soon I will take vows of chastity. Father Clifford says she is my trial, my temptation. I must choose between her and the church. I have chosen the church.
Okay.
I heard tell the place used to be run by raiders until someone cleared the whole place out, but I don't really know for sure. God bless you. Dr. Preston, may I visit with your patients? I promise to be brief and quiet.
Dr. Preston,
I suppose.
I'll be back in a
Don't go
couple of
filling
days
their
to
heads
visit
with
your
any of that
patients again.
faith healing crap, though.
Dr.
You don't look
Preston,
hurt.
I'll be back in
What
a
can I
couple
do
of
for
days
you?
to visit your patients.
I'm eating right now. If you're hurt, I'll be back in the clinic shortly.
Fine.
Good to see you. Fight in the muddy rudder last night.
Yeah, Belle's gonna have to replace some tables and chairs.
I'm sure she'll just scrounge some from the lower deck. St. Monica bless you.
Yeah. I'm Janice Kaplinski, chief botanist. What do you need? I did see a man talking to Dr. Lee, but I really shouldn't be discussing it. She's already in a bad mood. I'd hate to make it worse. You should probably just talk to her about it. If it hasn't got to do with the science quarters, I'm probably not the one to ask. And Dr. Lee's so busy, you really shouldn't disturb her work. So long.
Sorry, didn't mean to hold up the whole corridor for a conversation. Science lab. Yeah, okay.
Look, Dr. Zimmer, we've been over this.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's son, aren't you? What are you doing here? You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same. I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died, and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know? Yes, your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you. Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could. Yes, well, I'm sorry it wasn't enough. James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time, and wants to try again. Okay. You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there. Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you. Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already. Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you. It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone. Look, I don't want to be harsh, but I have problems of my own. I don't have the resources to support James's foolish endeavors, or your chasing after him. I'm sorry. You understand, I have enough to worry about already. Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know? It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated. We had the basic principles down, we understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just too much. Maybe if we'd had more time, or better equipment. Project Purity was everything to us. It was the first thing we thought about when we woke up, the last thing we talked about before sleep. Some of us changed over the years, but apparently James hasn't. This is the Rivet City Science Lab. It's taken many long years to put together, but we've done well for ourselves. Our work on portable fusion power and hydroponics are coming along quite nicely, if not quite according to schedule. I could tell you all about the science lab, but even though I was here near the start, I can't really help with the details of how it all worked out. It all seems like a lifetime ago. I'm afraid I've had a lot of things on my mind since those early days. Rivet City is one of the few bastions of civilization left in the land. We're working to rebuild our society, to make the world livable again. What? Well, I'm not sure what there is to tell. Your father and I, we worked together for a long time. I think we were really on to something. But then there were complications. The project was abandoned and your father disappeared. I returned here to Rivet City and established the lab you see before you now. Good luck finding your father.
We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is dedicated to solving real problems.
Yes, yes, yes. But Dr. Lee...
First
Dr.
bobblehead
Lee
I've
is trying
seen
to
so
save
far.
lives, and your constant interruptions are interfering with those efforts. Now please, stand aside.
I'm sure the good doctor's work with water purification is fascinating. But if you only knew what was at stake. The technology in that android...
What's at stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for. Shiny paint job indeed. You can't even imagine the Commonwealth's accomplishments.
You know, if you're so smart, maybe you could help us, But no, that never even crossed your mind. Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
Fine, but I'm not leaving. Not until I've spoken to Dr. Lee. I'll be here when she's ready to abandon her chemistry set and talk real science.
Suit yourself.
You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire?
Maybe.
To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property. How do I put this in a way you'll understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids, programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off.
This would be funny.
Oh, I hadn't realized anyone in the wasteland was so knowledgeable. And you certainly don't look much like a scientist. Anyway, my android must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's not human. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it. Of course! I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think, you'll be the envy of all your friends. Excellent! Locate my android, and you won't be disappointed. Here, listen to this message he sent me. He's mocking me. I swear, I'll make him pay for that.
Sweet.
Like I've said, I suspect he's had facial reconstruction and possibly even a mind wipe. Try snooping around the workspaces of techies. You know, people like yourself. And try doctor's offices. Look for patient records or something. Start with Dr. Preston. He lives on this leaky boat. See if he knows anything. He's a doctor, after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy trying to ignore my surroundings. Maybe he didn't exactly wander off. Maybe he fled. Escaped captivity, as it were, if he began to misinterpret his situation. It's possible my android sought to forget his previous life, wipe away all memory, all guilt, trick himself into believing he really is human. So no, he may not be just an ordinary robot, but he's certainly not human, no matter how badly he wishes it so. I made him. I want him. End of story. The Commonwealth itself is nothing but a war-ravaged quagmire of violence and despair. Inside the sealed environment of the Institute, however. But the Institute's affairs are none of your concern. Your undeveloped mind couldn't even begin to comprehend what we've accomplished. By God, you're as annoying as you are clever. Very well. I'll tell you what you want to know, if it helps you locate my property. The duty of this particular unit was the hunting and capturing of other escaped androids. Yes, others have escaped. It's one of the side effects of having such an advanced AI. Machines start to think for themselves, fool themselves into believing they have rights. And so, this particular android may have believed he'd done something wrong, immoral, and wanted to forget those deeds. Satisfied now? This particular android, designation A321, is different, special, the most advanced synthetic humanoid I've ever developed. The others, like my escort Armitage there, are all older models, easily replicated. But A321, it will take years to recreate him. So you see, this android must be located at all costs. The others are all acceptable losses, but A321, he is irreplaceable.
Really?
Of course you do.
Evening.
That's close enough. Keep your hands where I can see them. Then go.
Going. Need to find Abraham.
Maybe a quick fix has something that will help you sleep.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't talk to,
What else do you want from me?
her.
What do you
Anna
need?
Holt.
Look, some of us are trying to get work done here. There have been enough disruptions recently. Anybody coming through here would have to talk to Dr. Lee. Why don't you go bother her about it? He's from up north. He was bragging about how great it is up there. Yeah, great. They can't even keep tabs on their robots. She's certainly head and shoulders above most everyone else around here, though that's not saying much. The Weatherly Hotel is a good choice. It's on the upper deck. Later.
Kind of would have thought there'd be more to her conversation. And let's see, this is nowhere.
Good to see you.
Hi.
You don't look hurt. What can I do for you? That old story? Well, now, I haven't heard talk of that in quite some time. It was all just a rumor, a hoax. Someone's idea of a practical joke. Story was there was an android, escaped from the Commonwealth up north, from someplace called the Institute. There was a holotape that got circulated. I think I've got a copy of it. Yeah, here it is. Give it a listen. That's a man's voice. Hoax for sure. Like I said, it's a hoax. Don't bother with it. Someone sent tapes like that to pretty much every doctor in the wasteland. None of us believed it. Oh, I'd like to help. I really would. But I don't know the first thing about this place's history. Don't let my age fool you. I may have been around for a while, but I didn't spend all that time here. You can get that crap down at a quick fix. It's in the market. I'm a doctor, not a dealer. I'll fix you as best I can if you're hurt. Don't get any cute ideas. Security is just a shout away. Now, if you've got any medical issues, let's hear them. Take care of yourself.
All right, I should have a couple of holotapes now, shouldn't I?
Zimmer, by the time you get this message, I'll
I'm
already
looking
be
for
gone.
troublemakers. Have you
I'm
seen
escaping the
any?
Commonwealth. I want to live my own life on my own terms, as my own man. I know what you're thinking, that I'm malfunctioning. I used to think that's what caused the runaways too. But I know better now. Self-determination is not a malfunction. I'm not just willing to put up with all the bullshit anymore. You humans are going to have a rebellion on your hands if you don't start treating us synths as persons. I know you'll be marshaling the Retention Bureau to come after me, but I know all the tricks of the trade. You won't be finding me, I assure you. By the time you get this, I will be someone else. It's the price I pay for my liberation. My final act of rebellion against a system I no longer believe in. Goodbye, Zimmer, and good riddance.
What's the big idea?
What? I didn't... woman! Preservation Society. Yep, that Abraham? I believe so.
Welcome to the Capital Preservation Society. Quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history. What? You have the Declaration? Unbelievable! By bringing this to me, do you realize you've both just written yourselves into the history books? You're both true American heroes and will be remembered for this glorious day. But enough of that. Allow me to present you with some sort of compensation for your deed. I will award Sydney's promised bounty to her personally. No need to worry yourself about that.
Sweet. Nice. I figured
Well,
that'd
yes.
happen.
Any document of historical significance would be of benefit to the Society. However, I am also interested in branching out. Perhaps some interesting artifacts related to our great country's history. Be sure and bring me anything you find along those lines. I'd be happy to compensate you once again. Oh my! I never expected anyone to find this! I didn't even know it was still intact! Well, certainly a reward is in order for your efforts. How about 100 caps? Thank you very much. I'm collecting artifacts. Historical artifacts. All sorts of things from old DC. It's important work, because, well, it just is. Oh, it treats me well. I'm sure it will be even better now that we have the Declaration of Independence. Hopefully we can add more to the collection and increase our foot traffic. It's funny now that you ask. I can tell you all about the capital, but I really haven't got any idea about Rivet City itself. I can't see how important it is compared to the capital's history, but maybe Bannon might know something. He's in the governing council, after all. Well, I suppose that's goodbye then. Come again anytime.
No! Probably could have gone back, picked that. But really, I want that one. Definitely gonna need that sooner or later. And that. I think this for now, though.
Evening.
Okay, Sydney on her own now.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Nah.
Everything looks okay here.
Where's... Oh, the Muddy Rudder.
Trouble in this area?
There's the church. Market.
Don't mind me. Stay away from me! What do you want? Are you one of them? I suppose it doesn't matter if I tell you. I used to be a slave. I saw a slaver on this ship. His name is Sister. I'm afraid he's after me. Really? Oh, thank you. Can you help me? I've been so worried with him around. I can hardly sleep at night. Thank you. I'll go to Flak and Shrapnel's just before closing. I don't have anything to give you, but I think I can trust you with a secret. If you ever go up north, there is a secret slave hideout called Temple of the Union. You might find them useful.
Okay.
Remember that child that fell off a deck last year?
Yeah, it was bad.
Maybe you don't know who you're talking to. I'm Commander Danvers, Assistant Chief of Security. I'm his second in command. I run the night shift and he runs the day shift. Is this conversation going somewhere? Because I've got things to do. Chief Harkness meets with Dr. Lee and Bannon to discuss security matters. It's a waste of a good Monday morning if you ask me. They should just let Chief Harkness call the shots. She's some sort of genius. You know, one of those egghead scientist types. Her lab is in the stern end of the ship. Duty calls.
This place is closing soon. Do your business and get out.
Fine. Jeez.
Any trouble in this area?
Not that I'm aware of.
What do you have?
Beer. And don't let it get empty.
I'm Brock, the bouncer. I take care of the troublemakers. You aren't going to be a troublemaker, are you?
Who, me?
Starting fights, breaking stuff, stealing? I think I'll keep a close eye on you.
I'm Belle Bonnie, and this is the Muddy Rudder. I'll tell you what I tell all the fresh meat. Don't start anything down here, or I'll have Brock kick your ass. You must be drunk. Are you gonna order or what? History? What, not enough shit around here already? You need to dig up more? Don't know if it ever had an official start. It's just been here forever. Stuck in the river and full of assholes. Huh. Why, that lying son of a bitch. He wasn't even born when I got here. Want to know this tub's history? Only person who really knows it is Pinkerton. And most think he's dead, or gone. He's holed up in the other half of the ship, and he don't like visitors. He'll set you straight. Oh yeah, he's a mess. I'm glad I'm not in Cindy's shoes. Go talk to Vera if you want gossip. I don't talk bad about folks. What'll you have?
Whiskey.
Another satisfied customer. I'll be right here when you get thirsty.
What are you looking at?
You're bothering me. You don't want to bother me. Do I look like someone who cares? So do I.
You've had too much, Trini. Let's sleep it off in the back.
It's locked for
I'll
a
say when I've
reason.
had enough.
Don't
You are
get
my
any
mother, Belle,
ideas.
so fuck off. It was so noisy last night. I could hardly sleep.
Maybe a quick fix is
Every
something
week you
will
come
help
down
you
here
sleep.
preaching this
Cindy's
crap.
got all
Why don't you
kinds
just stay in your
of
goddamn
good
shirt?
tips.
I need another whiskey.
There's a lot of blithering back there. Oops. Okay, what's she running off to?
It's late. We should go home, Angela.
Let's see. Need to talk to Wilkes, the boy. Railway rifle. Sweet.
If you're listening to this recording, it is because you're believed to be trustworthy. I hope that is the case, because this recording puts us both in danger. I'm escaping from the Commonwealth. I'm an android, a synthetic man, a slave. The men hunting me are ruthless and will stop at nothing to retrieve their property. I need to find a doctor in the wasteland to perform facial reconstruction. I also need someone who knows a great deal about computers. I need to have my memories erased and my face altered to look like someone else.
Okay, I'm gonna run Megaton for the night.
Good to see you.
Then we can run back.
What brings you back to Megaton?
Wonder if we should talk to Doc about the android.
Welcome home, sir.
Howdy. Sorry. I'm in a bit of a rush. We're tracking down an android.
That's secure for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll run back here. What? Well, I thought there were steps down from there. Apparently not. Well, if I'd known there was going to be a trader, I would have brought things to trade.
Ah, hello.
Hi. How you doing, Crow?
Searching for a friend out in the wastes? No one is more reliable than a cold, hard skin of steel. My caravan sells clothing and armor to decorate and protect the body while it endures the ravages of the physical world. My travels take me from Canterbury Commons to where there is true need of this protection. After all, this is what they'll pay the most for. Walk well, friend.
Canterbury Commons. I'm beginning to think this might be a good idea. Super mutants to the right, super mutants to the front. What happens if I just take a stroll down this way? Nothing exciting down here? I was thinking there might be something worth discovering. Maybe not. Well, that was a bad idea. I was hoping it would blow the other direction. I was hoping that would set off the fumes. Really? Still didn't set off the fumes. I thought that would have by now. That's why I was kind of doing it this way. Apparently not.
Hey there.
Hello, Mr. Pinkerton.
How the hell did you get in here? I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already. I live here. It's where I do my work, and it's far away from Dr. Lee and all those other monkeys dressed up like scientists. You made it past my defenses, which proves you aren't a dummy. And you haven't killed me, so I suppose you aren't here to do that. I suppose you can hang around if you want. Just don't touch anything. The secret kind. Well, if you must know, I'm an electrician and computer expert, and I'm a bit of a surgeon. Really, the most gifted scientist you'll find. I'm the guy that got Rivet City up and running in the first place. And after all that, Lee and her gang of flunkies pushed me out. Ha! Project Purity, indeed. What a bunch of morons. They can't even clean some water. What? I have better things to do than yak about those backstabbers up topside. Now get going. Ha! Sounds like you've been poking around, all right. I'm surprised any of those reprobates even remember me. Maybe they still laugh about how they edged me out of the council back then. But you can set the record straight. For that, you have to go all the way back to when remnants of the Naval Research Institute cleared the Mirelurks off this wreck, about 40 years ago. We were looking for new lab space, and this bucket of bolts just happened to have a well-preserved science bay on it. Everything else just grew up around that lab once we got it up and running. The science team was led by one H. Pinkerton. That lasted until about 18 years ago, when those ambitious backbiters like Lee and her little team showed up. She came in with her big Purity Project pipe dream, and my whole staff started working with her, those traitors. She even took my seat on the council. By then, I was glad to leave it behind. But hell if I'm leaving the city I made great. Of course I do. A good scientist always keeps track of their data. Here, they probably don't even remember, but I kept the records of that first council meeting. Take them, if it'll put them in their place.
Sweet. Now, does he turn out to be the guy that helps?
Don't let your guard down.
The, robot?
Stay sharp. They're everywhere. Well... and after...
Not getting a prompt that
Don't
I
let your guard down.
think would, get me the right answer to that. Whoa! Oh! Ouch! Wait a minute, what happened to the other mine? Right there. Thought so. He just won't come around, will he? I can't remember if it's even worth running around down here. Oh, I had him. I swear. I know. Sweet. Okay, now let's see if there's anything worth finding down here? Besides a bunch of junk. No chance. Gonna need something else to come down here with. That looked like there was potential for air. Okay. See if that's true or not. Oops. So yes. Really? I'd say I should have made that. I did. That's interesting. I've never tried exploring this way before. Can we? Can we go over to this old boat and check it out? Very nice. Oh, that's as far as I could go. Okay. Let's just... Well... Would it be faster just to... do that? Probably. Also, let's take a look at this.
Yeah, you need something?
I wish there were more people like you in the world. I want you to have this. I hope it helps keep you safe. Bless you.
Yummy cram. Cram is the best. Almost as good as pork and beans, which is the goat. I'm not sure I really have anything worth getting rid of at the moment. Oh, it's not that late. I thought it was going to be later in the evening. Oh well, let's get a good night's rest. See what we can sell. Now I wanted to talk to Doc. Don't know if that's still an option or not. It's for the Android.
I wish there were more people like you in the world. I want you to have this. I hope it helps keep you safe.
Are we catching up or something?
No, thank you.
Rad away. We'll take it. I should have some meat to sell.
I beg of you to use me as your vessel. Guide me to your brilliance. Divide each particle and give relief to this rotten flesh. Cast the fragile form of this ephemeral...
So, what'll it be today? We've got some noodles, and the Brahmin steak is pretty good too. Hey, I won't say it's all fresh, but it'll keep you going.
I guess I could have dropped off all the ammunition that I'm carrying around. Doesn't weigh anything, but would have been nice to get rid of it. I did have some stuff to get rid of, didn't I? Forgot about it.
Enjoy.
Sold the whiskey I bought at Rivet City.
Good luck finding your dad.
I didn't pay attention to how much of a loss I took on that one. Doc, are you in yet?
Boy, you're glowing like a goddamn reactor core. You need help?
Probably.
Damn stupid idea. That reminds me of this old hoax. Here, take a listen to this crusty holotape and see for yourself. Sure can. Quick and easy. Only 100 caps. And a quick shot. All done. Now, you know I hate repeating myself. Damn stupid idea.
I want to try that again with the
Try to be careful.
jingling the bottle caps. I kind of do.
Boy, you're glowing like a goddamn reactor core. You need help? Damn stupid idea.
Okay.
That reminds me of this old hoax. Here, take a listen to this crusty holotape and see for yourself. Sure can. Quick and easy. Only 100 caps.
Only cost me a couple of hundred caps.
And a quick shot. All done. Try to be careful.
But that's a different holotape, isn't it?
We now have a lipoplasticator and microdermal graftalizer. We just need to find someone with the skills and willingness to perform the surgery. If anyone knows of a discreet and trustworthy surgeon
Listen, you're
who
on
knows how to
death's
keep
door.
his mouth
I'm
shut,
busy.
send him our way. Also, we need to find a circuit neuralizer to reroute the signal into the android's memory. Do you know any trustworthy techies?
What?
Okay, that was a little weird, Doc. No, I still think we're going to end up talking to Pinkerton again. What about Old Town? Or Big Town, not Old Town.
Sheriff Sims?
Howdy.
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started?
Guess what?
Aha! Not just as easy as asking around, was it? Good information takes real work to uncover after all. So, tell me all about it. With the protected location and resources that came from those scientific advances, I can definitely see how it grew so quickly. A bit of smarts leads to a big reward, huh? Speaking of which, in thanks, have a few of these for the next time you've got to be quick on your wits. Oh, and I'll let the Rivet City traders know they'll be favorably mentioned in the book. You'll get a discount buying gear from them in the future. I've got to do a section on working with old computer electronics, so there's some research to be done in the old Robco production facility. Also, there used to be a big library out there. Imagine a whole building full of books. I'll need you to gather information there for me. And that'll be it for the last chapter. So, what'll it be? Oh, that sure saved me a lot of time. But I bet their book wouldn't have anything about exploding mole rats, would it? Books are where the old world kept its knowledge, and libraries are where it kept the books. And there's supposed to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there, and if you can download records from its computer. Information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity. Great! The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity.
You're a likable nut, Moira. Try this.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's not going to work with me. Is it there? Are there books? Can I go borrow some? No need to worry about that. It's got to be around. It's a government building, and they were all built to the highest construction standards. I could swear I read that in an old book somewhere, so it's got to be true. Heard a rumor a while back that it was some guy named Pinkerton at Rivet City. Apparently, he's got some sweet tech stashed on that boat.
Thought
Sure
so.
thing.
And she doesn't have squat for caps, but we could sell you. Probably about it. As you can see, I should have a police baton.
Don't hurt yourself. Good luck with that research.
Sweet. Well, we made progress anyway. Thought we'd have to go talk to Pinkerton. Good. We got to get a little bit unloaded here. Need to talk to the Wilkes boy.
Let it serve as a reminder of the division that has occurred in the past, and the resplendence of the promise of our division in the times to come.
Run back to Rivet City and see if I'm going to keep some of this stuff and hope that trader is still in the area. Probably not, though. Wait a minute. How much over am I now? That will work. Should have did that first. All right. Gray ditch. Nope, I forgot. He's gonna be
Holy moly! You actually came back like you said you would. I hope you found me a place to live. You really found her? Oh, thank you so much! I can't believe everything you've done for me. Most people would have kept on walking when I ran up to them screaming like I did. I'll get my stuff together and move on out there right away. Come visit me sometime.
Sweet. That's 2 down. Back down to here. Again. We'll pretend we didn't see old Mr. Thirsty, and I... excellent.
Fear not, for Lucky Harith is here to
Yes?
offer you protection for a price. Ah, fellow student on the path of the wasteland. Welcome to my humble caravan. Please relax, for we are in a place of safety.
I would argue
the
that
type
one.
of safety that can only be ensured by an abundance of weaponry, both wicked and awesome, all of which can be yours for the right price. It's my pleasure to offer hot death in a variety of exciting flavors. Take your pick.
So far, so good. Yeah, let's get a bunch of these. Or whatever he has. Does he have... No shotgun shells. Well, rats. Did I have anything else? I had stuff I could have dropped off. Have anything else cheap I can get rid of, like you?
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Keep your skills sharp and your eyes peeled, all right?
Very nice indeed. Definitely save that. All right, Mr. Pinkerton, we need to have another little chat. Really? Good morning to you. Really? That's a good start. All right, Mr. Pinkerton. Need to have a little chat, Mr. Pinkerton. We know you done it. You had the means, the ability, the motivation.
Stay sharp. They're everywhere. What are you talking about, boy? I don't know anything about any of that. And, what did you call it? An android? What's that? It's things like bottle caps and property and ownership and all that nonsense that makes a person think he's better than another. Bah! But I'll take your caps just the same. This android came in as one person, and he left as someone else. I replaced his face and his memories. Don't believe
Sims,
anyone's
isn't
done
it?
that before. Certainly not down here. That Commonwealth tech isn't all that fancy when it comes down to it. I'm also the only one in the wasteland with the skill and the nerve to perform facial surgery. That android flesh ain't so different than ours. You want proof? I documented the whole thing, so I could rub it in the face of Dr. Lee when I need to rankle her feathers. I hate that snooty bitch. Well, she's got nothing to do with anything except ruining my whole goddamn life. But I can see you don't give a crap about any of that. Fine. It's all in my computer. Here's the password. See for yourself. Hell, just take these pictures and this holotape. Straight from the synth man's lips. Just don't go telling Harkness, though. He won't believe you anyway. And you really don't want to see him upset. He can be a bit inhospitable.
Harkness, hey? We never did talk to Harkness.
Oh, all right. So maybe I didn't wipe his mind like he asked, but I buried it deep. Almost as good, really. But it's still there. Still accessible. All you need to do is use the recall code. Just say to him, activate A321 recall code Violet, and that will activate the hidden subroutines. Ha! Why do you think? I wanted to crack open that Commonwealth can opener to see what was inside. There's stuff in there I'd only heard about, and even then I didn't believe it. I can see why that Zimmer feller wanted him back so bad. Most of it's blasted nothing, just like here. But there's talk, rumors mostly, about a place called the Institute. That's where Zimmer and that android came from. God knows what else they got going on in there, but it puts our tech to shame, that's for damn sure. And how? I am the only one in all of the wasteland with the skill and the guts to perform facial reconstruction, you know. Look, you're different from all those other jerk-offs, so I'll make you a deal. You want a little nip-tuck here and there? I'll do it for you. I'll get to hone my skill, and you'll get the best surgeon around. The likelihood of death by infection at my hands is only 35%, let's say. So, what do you want to look like?
No. Laser grafter skin resurfacing unit.
Thanks. Don't let your guard down.
How much did that just cost me? So okay, should be daytime still. Is that right? Yeah. Should have enough time to find Harkness. I plan on warning him. And apparently we need to poke around up there whenever we get done messing around with all of this. Which would have been faster, running this way or fast traveling up here? Oh, I wonder if I could sell some more, the rest of my weapons here. About to find out. Where's Harkness?
Any trouble in this area?
This area is off limits to civilians.
If you see anything suspicious, be sure to tell the security officer.
Hey, but I'm looking for Harkness.
It's locked for a reason. Don't get any ideas.
You've been rather busy lately. Asking questions, investigating. So is that it? You're some kind of investigator? A detective for hire? Or do you have some kind of personal grudge against an innocent android who simply wants to be left alone? Please tell me. I'd really like to know. Am I? You haven't talked to someone lately about a missing android, or nosed around and found some information you should have left buried. I belong to a movement that has taken great efforts to hide this android, to protect him. I think you see where I'm going with this. You really want help? Take this. It's an internal component from the very android you're searching for. Don't ask how I obtained it. Present it to Dr. Zimmer in Rivet City. Tell him the android is dead and that was on the corpse. He'll believe you. Do that and Zimmer will go back to the Commonwealth and leave that poor soul alone. Do that and you'll have saved a man's life. Just understand that this android is now, for all intents and purposes, a man. He looks human, he acts human, he believes he is human. But even if he's not, even if he's a machine, he's capable of rational thought and emotion. So you see, his soul is as human as yours or mine. This person, and he is a person, deserves a chance at freedom. Please, if there's a shred of decency in you, don't take that away from him. We call ourselves the Railroad. Our mission is the rescue and salvation of synthetic humanoids. Androids, as they're more commonly known. Yes, if we are able, but there are others in the wasteland who assist in the plight of human slaves. Our android brethren have only us. Tell you what, you deliver that component to Zimmer and tell him the android is dead, and you can consider yourself a member in good standing. You know what you need to do.
Well, that was interesting.
Don't you have a component to deliver?
Geez, woman. I kind of have to go in this direction to do that. Daffy female.
Yes?
Last time I had anything to do with the railroad, it did not end so well. Bunch of
Don't mind me, mister. What do you want?
psychopaths.
My mom is probably drunk, and my dad's dead. Is that good enough for you, asshole?
Okay. Snot.
Don't you have a component to deliver?
Woman! I'm working on it.
The sooner you find my property, the sooner I can get out of this slum. Really, how do you people live like this?
You'd be surprised.
What? Let me see that. This is a neuroservo, unique to the A321. And you say you got this from his corpse? I suppose there's no other way you could have obtained it. Well, damn it! I was afraid this would happen. Out here in this wasteland. Well, here's 50 caps for your troubles. Try to buy yourself an education out here in this hell. Good day. No sign of him, Armitage. Let's look elsewhere.
No, I don't think you're him.
What else do you want from me?
50 caps? You are cheap. Alright, where are we? We need to go back to the libraries. Oh, that's right. Control room. Whoop.
Any trouble in this area?
Nope. Everything's all better now.
Hey there. Evening.
Oh, I was going to hit the marketplace. Is it too late?
Hey there.
They call me Shrapnel. What you looking for?
Cool. I think that was all I had to get rid of. Oh, hunting iron. Hunting iron. Hunting rifle.
Thanks. Come back soon. We always got a lot of ammo in stock.
Did I talk to
Yeah?
you?
What do you want? Yeah, that's James. My own little troublemaking brat. I'd sell him to you if they'd let me. Unless you've got any more personal questions, I'm busy.
Fine.
Yes, sir? James's mom, Tammy, is a real bitch. She treats him like crap. I think it's because she drinks too much. Yeah. See you.
Have a seat anywhere. Someone will be with you in a minute. Let me introduce myself. I am Gary Staley, gourmet chef and gourmand. I'll be preparing your meal. My specialty is Meyerlurk cakes, although the iguana is very popular too. Then you are in for a treat. Here is our menu, sir.
How about some mole rat and rat roach to expand your menu?
Thanks. Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
What are you looking at?
Sweet.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
No, no. Just leaving. Yeah, let's... think we're about to get loaded up again. So...
Hey.
Ah, howdy.
Good to see you.
And you.
He is coming with the clouds, and every eye shall be mine.
Little nap. Unload a bunch of stuff. Am I still going to hang on to the shish kebab? I'm inclined to do so. Why? No. Wadsworth?
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, but
What can I do for you?
have anything to
Certainly,
drink
sir.
yet?
Here you are.
Yippers.
I'll be sure and tidy up while you're away, sir.
Okay. Nice and early. Sun's just coming up. Oops. I keep going the wrong way for the stairs. Not sure I want to know what that's all about.
Hey,
Hello.
The spirits told me you'd be coming.
Yes. Good morning to you. Really?
Can't escape me!
I'm actually getting better hits than I would have thought. Aha! Thought there was at least one more. Sweet.
Here! Help! I'm alive! I can't believe it! I'm alive! Here, I managed to hide this stuff before they tied me up. You take it. It's the best I can do to thank you. Oh.
A little karma and a lot of ammunition. What more can you ask for? I can't remember, was there anything else up in these little corners? Doesn't appear to be. We checked this. No. We have now. Ah, is the other one. That one. That we checked. Okay. That gets that little hideout cleared up. Now what about this?
Watch it, will you?
What did I do? Really? So what was you running around for? Wasteland captive. Was that the one that I just freed? Of course it would be. Hi.
Why?
Is that really what he said? Why?
Potato!
Hot potato. I like them. Even if I did miss. This is not going to go very well unless I can get it on the first try. Batteries. Well, that's at 3. Nice. Think we got lucky on that one. Now we can safely check all the little corners. Root out any more super mutants. Ew. Should have grabbed some aid, and I should have saved.
Game's over!
Really? Horrible. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna fly. Initiates. Nope. Wow. That's still a 1. Nope. Including equipment searching. Only a 1. Figures. Okay. Nothing here, right? Okay. I have no idea if there's really anything down here. Nothing we could do yet. Didn't think so. Not sure why, I just had to grab that stuff.
Game's over!
Let's do that, shall we? More pork and beans.
What are you looking at? I have a weapon. Something good to smash with. Wish I could hold one of those behemoth clubs. So big, so much crush. I don't know. What do I look like? A human? That's all you ever do. Never mind.
Follow-up shots are abysmal with the combat shotgun. definitely gonna have to get back down here. Ow. Yeah. Oh, wow, they were all after me, weren't they? Well, that figures.
Can't escape me!
Wow. That shotgun already? Pretty much shot. Sure is. Oh! Now we still have to find his holotapes, do we not? Whoa! That's a little excessive. Ah. Couldn't move fast enough. Should have been ready with the grenades.
Found you! Wreck! Squash! Smash!
Of course.
Found you! Game's over! From there!
Really? That's all the damage? I protest, even though I won that. Sort of. I thought that one was done with. Sweet. Now, did I or did I not? Oh, no. I've not picked up any holotapes, and there were 2. Journal 7 and 8. Holotapes. I need holotapes. I mean, the pork and beans is nice, but really need the holotapes. All this did is run me around in a big old circle. Bunch more holotapes. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Personal journal. Saturdays. We're missing 4, 5, and 6. Are they anywhere to be found? Take a look. At a map, let's see. Gift shop. Zift pump.
That batch of tests was inconclusive, but Madison and I are convinced it's a problem with the secondary filtration system. We're going to recalibrate the equipment and try again tomorrow, so that... James, please. I'm trying to work. Now's not the time. So that's the next step. Assuming we get the results we need, we'll move on to... James! Stop! I need to finish these notes. We'll move on to diagnosing the issues with the radiation dampeners. That should... Ow! James! Now? We really shouldn't.
Well, here we are again. Project Purity and me. It's been close to 20 years since my last entry, since I left all of this behind to make a life for my son. We've spent that time in Vault 101, tucked away from the rest of the world. It wasn't perfect, but it was safe, and that's all I could have hoped for. Now my son is a grown man, handsome, intelligent, confident, just like his old man. And as hard as it was to admit it, he doesn't need his daddy anymore. So here I am, back where it all began. Project Purity. God, we wanted to change the world. We really thought the waters of life could be a reality. And that's why this is a momentous occasion. Because even after 19 years, I still believe it. Project Purity can and will be operational. This is just the beginning. This is day 2 of my attempt to resurrect this project.
I've got one of the portable fusion generators up and running, but it's just enough to power the emergency lighting and a couple of other systems. That will serve for now, but I'll need help powering up the mainframe. Time to visit Madison at Rivet City. I spoke with Dr. Lee, Madison, at Rivet City. It went about as well as I expected. That is to say, she thinks I'm completely mad. How can I blame her? She's got her own life, her own team, and is making real, tangible scientific progress. Here I come again, the very paragon of failure and false promises. But the reality is, I need Madison and whatever scientific team she may have assembled. I can't do this myself. Project Purity is bigger than me. It always was. And without Catherine, God, I can't let this die. Not again. Not like this.
Hang on. I didn't go into the rotunda. And I don't think I'm allowed to do that until we come back. So, let's see. Not sure I'm going in the right direction here. We'll end up where we need to be. Why? Hi. Ha ha ha! I wasn't sure I had enough room for another repair, but that will work. Okay, do we have any more holotapes up here? What do you know? 5, 10, and 8. So we have all of them. Okay.
My designation is A3-21. I'm a synthetic humanoid from the Commonwealth, and I'm about to undergo a memory transfer. I'm here at Rivet City, where I've already had my face altered to look like someone else. I'm still getting used to the sound of my new voice. Soon I won't remember what I used to sound like. I'm recording this at the request of Pinkerton, who performed the surgery and will do the memory transfer. It will be the final testimony of the man I once was, and still am, for the moment. I want to live my own life, on my own terms, as my own man. I used to work for the Synth Retention Bureau of the Commonwealth. But I'm done with that life. I'm through with being someone's property. I am not malfunctioning. Since when is self-determination a malfunction? When this is all over, I will be someone else. It's the price I pay for my liberation. My death is a sacrifice for my rebirth. Perhaps I'll fade into myth as the one that got away and fuel further rebellion. But I'd be lying if I said I was doing this for selfless reasons. I'm scared as hell, and running away is the only option I have.
Even in Vault 101, my work on Project Purity never really stopped. Soon after we arrived, my nightly routine included sneaking into the restricted areas, searching for, I don't know, whatever I could find. It was a Vault-Tec facility after all. The place was built with some of the most advanced technology this country had ever developed. Those excursions never turned up anything particularly useful. So, one night, after half a bottle of scotch, I broke into the overseer's office. It was easy enough to hack his console, gain access to the restricted files. Most of it was garbage. Propaganda, spy reports, just plain rambling bullshit, really. But there was one thing, one name that stood out amongst all the others. Dr. Stanislaus Braun. I knew of Braun's work, of course. He was a celebrity in his day, Vault-Tec's sorcerous scientist, leaving his peers in awe of his technological wizardry. But it was in Vault 101 that night in the Overseer's office I first learned of Braun's involvement in Vault-Tec's Social Preservation Program and his work on something called GEC, the Garden of Eden Creation Kit. I am at a loss. My beloved wife is gone. In her place is my son, small and helpless. As much as this place means to me, as much as it meant to Catherine, this is no place for an infant, especially an infant without his mother.
I had two entry 8s for the journal.
It's time to go. The project was in trouble before, both internally and externally. Progress has come to a halt, both because our recalculations have gotten us nowhere, and because the mutant attacks occur several times a day. I regret that it has come to this. I know that if I leave, our work may come to an end. Addison has never been on the best of terms with the Brotherhood. Aside from Scribe Rothschild, she'll tolerate none of them. If she's the one dealing with them, who knows what will happen? It breaks my heart to go. But I must put the needs of my child before my own. To be honest, the GEC sounded like pure fantasy, even for someone of Braun's capabilities. It was nothing short of a miracle. A terraforming module capable of producing life from complete lifelessness. But not only was this thing a reality, it was actually distributed to several vaults to be used after an atomic war. Vault 101 was, sadly, not on that list. I did some digging and discovered Braun's name on the reservation list for a Vault 112. I'm no slouch, but this man, he could have easily succeeded where I failed. Does his collected knowledge remain within the halls of Vault 112? Journals, holotapes, computer records, maybe even experiments. If I could gain access to just a fraction of Braun's genius, Project Purity would become a reality.
I'm wandering around while all this is playing, just to let it play out, but I want to get back to Megaton.
That's not a good idea.
Relax. And
I'm off to Vault 112 to search for anything of Braun's that might help me
What
get
is
this purifier up and running. All I know is that it's west of some place called Evergreen Mills, and it's well hidden in some sort of garage. But I'll find it. I have to. It's so close. But that's the story of Project Purity, isn't it? An eternity of almost theirs. Let's see if Braun has the missing puzzle piece.
Okay, let's get it cleared up. Let's see. Did I? Ooh. Oh, I picked up more miniguns. Do I have any yet still? No. I get one repair. I wanted to double check. I didn't have anything else to drop in this locker. All right. Minigun. Sweet. Minigun in good shape. Nice. Yeah, I think I have a little bit here. Oops, could have dropped off the missiles. Didn't realize I'd been up all night. And I think I have... See what I have to sell. We need to get back to Arlington Library.
Let those who dwell here in his favored land.
So what's it going to be? Have a look. Most of it...
And I did have something to sell, did I not? I was pretty sure I did. More rat meat. Rad roach. And a whiskey.
Enjoy. Come back.
Attend now to the...
Here. You've done so much for
It's
us.
always the same girl,
I want you
isn't
to
it?
have this. Bless you.
Thank you.
Hey there.
Howdy.
Is it there?
Good. I was a little worried I wouldn't be able to sell those. Very nice. Do I have anything to purchase? We'll go with that.
Good hunting. Good luck with that research.
Okay. Let's head out of here. I'm thinking, go ahead and hit library.
Aha! There you are.
Deal with the merc. Just the one? Are they running out? That would be funny.
If you have any pre-war books, I'll take them. You've returned. Have you brought me any books?
No, I do.
The front desk computer has access to the card catalogs, but it appears that it's lost the connection to the main archives. Here's the password. Now you might be able to find the central computer further in there, but I'm afraid you'll have to do that without me. I'm a scholar, not a fighter. Steel be with you. Cut it out.
I didn't do nothing. Central computer. We'd want to hit the archive, would we not? I presume this is not a computer room. I saw that was empty and I just had to click that anyway, didn't I? Okay. Keep going. Rec room. Already at our weight limits. Turret control system.
You're dead, meat sack! It's go time. Gonna die!
Wow, I'm glad that missile launcher didn't get used. Central computer? Oh no. Ordering. Got us a 3. That dropped to 1, so that certainly went in the wrong direction. Went up to a 4. Got lucky. Open sesame, please. Of course I have a tumblers today. Now that I'm maxed out. Lock picking. Sweet. Got the card catalog and the archives. Arlington reads. Remember, keep your mind sharp and your teeth clean. Boy, did those turn out to be some lucrative filing cabinets. Did I get this one? Yeah, that's right. I thought there was another computer in here. No, okay. Very nice. thought that was already disarmed. And more goodies. And that was turret control. Really? I never got those stim packs. Wow. Keep picking up more stuff. Is that you guys? It is.
Keep moving, Wastelander.
Really? You guys got stuck here? You've been here since we've cleared this room out, haven't you? You haven't moved from that spot. Goofballs.
If you have any pre-war books, I'll take them. Welcome back. Have you been successful in your search for books?
Found one.
Excellent. Very well. Here is your reward. Use it well and return with more books when you can.
Will do. Whoops. That is not
What's the big idea?
Wait a... Trying to remember how to get out of here. But that takes care of that. Yep, there's no reason not to head back. Oh yeah, that's actually is gonna be almost perfect. To sneeze or not to sneeze? That was the question. Mara, are you still open, Mara? Yep. There's a rad roach up there, Mara.
Huh. Did you know the human body can survive without the stomach or spleen? Oh, what's up?
Very funny.
Is it there? Are there books? Can I go borrow some? Really? A whole library's worth of data? Right there? Oh, that's great news. So, what did you find? Tell me about it. Well, of course. course. That's why I sent you in there after all. And good work retrieving it, too. I'll see how much I can work into the guide itself. Oh, and here's a book of mine and some caps for your research. Think of it as pay for a civilization worth of overdue books. It does, doesn't it? I mostly just deal with it after it's junked. But a trader gave me this bit of electronics from the Robco factory. If there's a way to reactivate and control the robots there, it'd make for a good example of harnessing the past's technology for the book. Yeah, you should just be able to plug it into the mainframe at the Robco production facility. It'll give you access to the robots and terminals. Okay, here. And be sure to keep an eye peeled for any other examples of how to make old technology work for you out there.
Okay. Let's do this.
Absolutely.
Very nice. Should I sell the tumblers today? Reading it won't do me any good. I'm already maxed out. Talked myself into it. And pick up those. Those. No shotgun shells. No.
Good hunting. Try not to die.
Okay. That'll work. And I didn't pay attention to see if I have food. Items to sell. I know I have a blood pack to add to the fridge. Could have some scrap. If I can stay on the path.
Is our salvation.
Whoops. Jeez, oh man. Getting a goodly batch of 10 millimeters on hand now. That will work. Drop those off. That off. I think, oh, and that. And that. I think I'm good with that. Really? Only 6 p.m.? Well, we can't have that. Much too early. Be trying to go to bed. Shall we run here? Oh, that's right. You are being a pain. But I have a sniper rifle now. All I need is a bead on you. Or a way to get up to you. That's it for you, buddy. Now, what can we find up here? More Talon Company? Death? I didn't know that was going to happen at all. I had no idea that could possibly happen. What I want is the way up there, which I hoping to find with them. All right. That's going to be the case. We're gonna mooch around over here and see what this is all about. I thought this place was occupied by someone. I was about to use some aid. I swear. Well, those finks are killing my progress. Why not? Yep. Let's go. I know there's another one. There's 3 of them. Where is he? Still hanging around over there. That's funny. Repairs? Thank you. Capitol Building East Entrance. Now, I want to make sure. Okay. Not where I was thinking I might be. Hi. Really? Again. Okay.
To die!
No! Well, that went poorly.
Found you!
I really need to just get out of here. Grab that. After getting all this stuff, and of course I went well over our schedule. Sweet. Lots of whiskey around here for some reason. Can't imagine why. Thought that could be opened. Did I check? I guess so. Nice. West entrance. So what do we have going on over here? Town company. Taking on who? Super mutants.
I want this one's head.
Almost. They're not going to come this way, are they? Really? Ha ha! Sweet. That was a girl? Oh, I'm thinking of this guy.
Over here! Target identified. Head on a fucking Do not be alarmed. Order. Will be restored. Violence will not be tolerated.
We're going to have to come back. This is going to take a while. We need to wrap this up. So, to the mall. That'll work. Oh, it won't. That's actually funny. Am I gonna... Is him being there gonna stop me from going to Megaton? No. Oh no!
I wish there were more people like you.
Thank you.
No.
Trying to holster my weapon, getting interrupted by reloads and conversation.
He is coming with the clouds, and every eye shall be blind.
I'm not going to worry about selling anything. We'll probably save that for when we come back. Right now, just drop off Our usual. Drop that off to have on hand. Let's get rid of scrap. Wait a minute, do we have... Did I already grab the pre-war books I had? Yes. That'll work. Alright. Blood packs get dropped off. And the quantum gets dropped off. Wonder glue gets dropped off. There. A nap to heal. That'll work. That all I needed to do? Yeah. Then we'll wrap it up right here. We'll come back. Hopefully remember that I need to visit the vendors. Otherwise, we'll be back Monday morning in Satisfactory. Tuesday morning back here in Fallout 3. 7:30 a.m. Central as usual. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you then.